Do that.
There we go.
Thank you.
There we go. Okay. So what were we going to do? Oh, we're going to mute everybody. And then I need some feedback on the sound. And as soon as I get that, then we'll just do a little share screen action. So there we were in 3/4 time. And let's see, what do I want to do there? Hopefully I just got a little bit bigger. There we were in 3/4 time. And I got distracted. And we have a couple of 3/4 songs that are a little bit trickier and do require a little bit deeper dive, I think. In any event, great chord progressions and really sweet songs. And so whether they require a deeper dive or not, here we are, 2 songs on Saturday, Moon River and What a Wonderful World. Moon River, 1961, Audrey Hepburn, Breakfast at Tiffany's, everybody now, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Okay, you all remember. Won the Oscar for Best Original Song. And in 62, and maybe the Oscars were in 62 also, won Best Everything at the Grammys. And so and then of course, Andy Williams had the Andy Williams show, and the song is almost synonymous with Andy Williams. Just his autobiography is Moon River and Me. And so he would play like the first 8 bars or first 16 bars of Moon River to open up his TV show every episode. A lot of people have covered it. And anyway, I love this song. So that's enough of that. So what we're going to do. So we have spent for the last month or so a few different, looked at a few different approaches to 3/4 time, and we will take a look at those, and then we'll take a look at Cynthia Lin's picking pattern, and then we'll play through the song and maybe add a little bit here and there. So that'll take us the next half hour. So get yourself a beverage of your choice and settle in, and I've got a special surprise for you. So anyway, first, G, we got G. I'd like you to challenge yourself, 2022, if you're not already doing this, let's get that pinky in motion, pinky for E minor. Watch this. Wait a second. Wait for it. Wait for it. Did my picture just change? Do you see my hand?
Well, yes, I see both hands.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is play your G, just like this, and get that pinky moving and swiveling and moving and swiveling, and stick it up there on that 3rd string on that 4th fret. G, E minor. And if you could mute yourself, that'd be great. E minor, G, E minor, G, E minor, G, E minor. This is something to acquire over the course of 3 to 6 months. Play it whenever you got that G, E minor. And the nice thing is so now I'm just going to take my G, I'm just going to keep that middle finger planted, and I'm going to play my C like I normally would. But the G, the middle finger is staying on that 1st string, 2nd fret. It's just hidden there. And why do I do that? Because the next chord is G, and I'm instantly right back into G. C, G, C, G. At no time do my fingers leave my hands. And then we go to A minor, and I play that with my middle finger. And I'm playing a B7 now. So Cynthia Lin shows a barred B7. If I thought I was going to do a barred B7, I've got G. I would go up with my index finger to the top of the second fret, because the next chord would be that bar for your B7, and your index would already be there. But I play my B7 as a 4-3-2 open. Looks like an E minor played badly, because right after the B7, I've got an E minor, and I can just drop all my fingers down one string. I can go from B7 as an E minor shape, 4-3-2 open, to open 4-3-2 E minor. So that's a choice, and it's all about ukastenics. It's all about picking a way you're going to make these chord transitions and then sticking to it over time. On this song, I'm going to play the barred B7. On this song, I'm going to play the B7 that looks like an E minor. You know, you just have to decide, and then that may put you in position as to where you're going to go next with your chord. If you do a barred B7, then your E minor, you've got to reconfigure all three fingers, and that's totally up to you. And then from there, we've got C sharp diminished, and because it's shaped like an E minor 7, like an open 2, but it's really on the first fret, I like to play it like an E minor 7 with my middle and my ring finger. And then I can kind of mishit. I can go E minor, I can mishit and say, oh yeah, it's on the first fret, and just hit that second fret and just slide everything right into the first fret. Then you've got a B minor 7, just barring the second fret. That's all. And I like to stack when I have a one fret that's just barred with no other fingers involved. I like to stack fingers on top so that I can have more pressure to push down. E7, pop up. If you've got your B minor 7 with your index there, I don't know how else you would play it. You could play it with all four fingers. If you played it with all four fingers, all you have to do is swivel your index and lift your ring finger for E7. If you barred it, then you just have to pop up and put two fingers down. And then A minor. And again, you've got a choice between island D7, 2 open, or since your A minor is up there, just flattening out your middle finger and sticking your ring finger down at the bottom. Or again, if you decide to play your A minor with your index finger and then bar it that way. Lots of ways to skin this cat. Any cat owners out there, I apologize. So anyway, so that's the first kind of bit of chord progression. So let's go through that a little bit more quickly. We got.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Can you take down the chart, because then you'll be bigger on our screen and we can see your hand better.
Yeah, and then I'll talk about the chords, and somebody will say, "Could you put it back up? Because I want to see what I want to see what the chords look like."
Okay, never mind. My bad.
That's okay. No, I totally understand. I thought about doing that, but I thought, there's going to be 50% either way. I'll put my hand right like that. So you got G, E minor, C, G, and I'm just doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. C, G, A minor, here's your choice, B7, E minor, G7, and a C, and an F, and an E minor. Now you got to decide how you're going to get to the first fret. Going. And I usually slow down for these two sets of single strums. I'm going. That's B minor 7, E7. I'm going your way. And then the second verse is similar with some pretty neat changes. So we got G, 2, drifters, off to see the world. See such a lot of world to see. B7. So that's the exact same as the first verse. Now, watch this. You're on B7, whatever B7 you're playing, you go to E minor, E minor 7, E minor 6, where you just push your top of your E minor 7 over to the first fret. And then you pull your bottom finger in for that diminished chord again. So that was B7 on the second fret, shaped like an E minor. E minor, E minor 7, top finger goes over to the first fret, bottom finger gets pulled in. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Then you want 3 fingers on that second fret. You want 3 fingers, and I like my middle, my ring, and my pinky, because then I could just slide my pinky over for the C, slide them back, put the 3 together for the G major 7, slide it back for the C, slide them back again for the G major 7, lift your ring finger for E minor 7, then pick your adventure for A minor, D7, and G. So let's start with that E minor on that third, or that B7 at the end of the second line, second verse. We got B7, 2, 3, E minor, 2, 3, E minor, 7, 2, 3. Top finger goes over 2, 3. Bottom finger goes over 2. I think that's a single strum there. Rainbows. 3 fingers on the second fret. Single strum C. Put them all back together. Single strum C. Put them all back together. Pull 1 finger out of the middle. A minor, D7, and me. So let's just play that verse 2. And I'm going to do down, down, up, really slow. 1, 2, 3. C. Back to C. A minor, B7, E minor, switcherooski, top finger, bottom finger, put 3 together, C, put 3 together, C, put 3 together, pull the middle one out, A minor, D7, and G. Okay, who's got questions so far?
Question, when you play the G major 7, are
Yes.
you avoiding strumming the top G string?
No, I am strumming that. Strumming everything. Should sound like this. That is the, what do you call it, the namesake? The nominal note in that chord is that open top string. And so that one you do want to hit. Okay. So let's do it once, just how we normally would. Maybe the first verse we'll do. Just down, down, up, down. I like to do G, E minor, one measure of each as an intro instead of just that G, 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 G. So it would sound like. Something like that. Okay. And then we'll take it at about that pace and we'll just do the first verse, nice and slow. 2, 3. Moon, river, wider than a mile. I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever, going to the first fret, you're going. Slow it down, I'm going your way. How is that? Everybody okay? Okay. So now let's think about Cynthia Lin's way of playing this. And if you watch my right hand this time, forget that left hand, forget those chords. What she does, and forget how she names it, just don't even look at that. But what she does, if you look at me and listen to me just for a minute here, she does 4/3, thumb index, fourth string, third string, 4/3, or one and, one and, one and, one and. Then she takes her ring and, remember the spider exercise, Aldrine's spider, she takes the ring and, or the middle and the ring, and she plucks the 2 and the 1. So we've got 4/3 pluck, 4/3 pluck. And I like to keep my pinky down on the uke to kind of stabilize my hand. But there's no reason why you can't, it's a technique thing. So you develop your own technique. And if your technique is to just have your hand free floating out here and just picking away, and you learn over time where to hold your hand in order to pick strings, more power to you. I like having the pinky down here just to kind of keep me centered. So it's 4/3 pluck, 4/3 pluck. And then the last part is you come back with your index and you pluck that 3. So it's 4/3 pluck 3, 4/3 pluck 3, 4/3 pluck 3. And so that timing for 3/4 time is 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So with a G, it would sound like, that's kind of pretty. With an E minor, with a C, and back to G. So that second verse would be 2 drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. And so, I'm singing slowly and plucking slowly and hesitating between each chord, not as a stylistic way to play the song, but just this is the way to get into this particular picking pattern, is just take it nice and slow. No need to rush. The next is E minor. E minor 7. Top finger moves over the first fret. bottom finger comes in for a strum. Rainbows end, waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend. Moon, river, and me. And what I like to do, so you can pick your own, create your own adventure. You can do, and every one of these sounds great with this song. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Or thumb, down, up, down. Or you could single strum it. Moon, river, wider than a mile. I'm crossing you in style someday. You may very well be thinking, forget the picking pattern. I need to learn these chords and the chord transition. So you may just want to single strum it. Oh, dream maker, you a heart breaker, etc., etc. Okay, so we'll play through it from the top and nice and slow. And I'll do Cynthia Lin's, and I'll come back in live here. Get off of the fret cam and onto the OUJ live cam. That might do something. I'm back. And I'll try to do Cynthia Lin's picking pattern all the way through. Okie dokie, smoky pokey. Okie dokie, smoky pokey. One, two, three, and it's going to be G, E minor, G, E minor. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Eek. Moon, river, wider than a mile. I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you a heart breaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, moon, river, and me. And now we'll do instrumentally the first verse. 2, 3. 3, 2, drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, moon, river, and me. So then I just want to show you one other thing here. It's a beautiful song, of course. Let's get my fingers in close here. So we've been playing around with sus chords. So there's no reason why you can't, instead of just with a and me, why you can't me. Pull a finger off. Put a finger on. So you would do and me. Something like that would be really nice if you continued with a picking pattern and me. It would sound something like that. If you wanted to really try to snazz it up and show off that you've been practicing your movement of your pinky, then you could try something like and me. So you're adding a D note and then a C note and then back to your regular G. So there's just ways to embellish these endings a little bit just to make them a little bit more fun than just a sudden ending. So anyway, anybody got any questions on that one? On that mega hit? What's happening out there? Everybody okay? Your head exploding? That's what Lenny always says. Is your head exploding?
Yes, I do have a question.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't want to dominate the questions here. There's a few points where you can't fit in the strum pattern or the finger picking. You're just doing single strums there, like from the, what was it, the B minor 7th to the E 7th, I think was one.
It's not that you can't. It's just the way the chord chart is written to do that. Going. You could stretch that out. You could totally stretch that out. Going your way. Hey, you could do it, but it's just not written that way. So that's the artist's interpretation. If you want to do something else different with it, then by all means do something else different with it. But it's written as single strum. Going your way. Okay, good. Yeah, good. It's okay if you have lots of questions because other people have questions too, and it kind of triggers stuff in my mind that maybe I forgot to cover during the song. But that's all good. That was a good way to waste half an hour, huh? What the heck? I see Philip and Tiffany. I see him right there.
Oh, Bob, you're too funny.
What? Who what? So I have to tell you a story. So we're just hanging out in the living room, chatting over some libations. I think I learned What a Wonderful World. I've always heard it, where it starts with Somewhere Over the Rainbow and then rolls into What a Wonderful World played as a medley. And Somewhere Over the Rainbow, I've always played as a 4/4 song. And so I've always thought that What a Wonderful World was a 4/4 song in 4/4 time, 4 beats to the measure. Quarter note gets the beat. What the heck? Seemed okay to me, and I played it that way forever. And then there we were with ukulele a few Monday nights ago, and he trotted out his new jazz songbook, and here was What a Wonderful World in 3/4 time. And I thought, huh, Mo, woo, 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 woo. And once again, I was schooled by the master. So this chord chart that I'm going to put up is going to have a chord and 3 dots because we always played it in 4/4 time. So just don't let that confuse you. We're going to play this in 3/4 time. And just to further I'm just watching to see if I can get somebody's head to explode. It's really, when we do the picking pattern, you can play it in 3/4 time with the strum. When you do the picking pattern, you're playing it, wait for it, 6/8 time. It's all true. It's all true. Oh my God. 3 people just fell over backwards. Okay, it'll be okay. We'll call for help. It's all right. It's all good. How you doing, Brian? Good to see you. Let's see here. So anyway, take me an hour and a half to resize this. Let's do this. Let's do this. That's good. See? Nothing wrong with that. Let's try 67 as a magic number. Oh, it did 6,400. That's not good. That is not good. That's not bad. Let's see if the little doohinkus goes away. I hope it does. There it goes. Okay. Okay. We're good. So let's go through the chords. Let's do that. Let's do an F. Let's add a pinky down there on that first string, 3rd fret, and lift off your index finger for A minor C. That's an A minor with a C note added. Let's do a G minor 7. Open 2-1-1. And remember, that can be played as an open 1-1 if you're not ready for it yet. Back to C. Yay! Remember, just look down the chart. And remember, no matter how lost you get, at some point we're going to hit C or C7. Wait till we get there and just jump right back in. F. G minor 7 again. You just flatten out your F. Just take that index finger and flatten it down. And just add that middle finger up there on that 3rd string, 2nd fret. Pop back up for that A minor and C, and then C. What happens in the verses? We got that F, we got that A minor 7, C, we got G minor 7, A minor 7, C, G minor 7, F. Now, A7 and D minor. Let me do something here. Shift, Command, and we're going. Don't do that. What is that? What is that doing that? Why is it doing that? Are we on the fret cam again? So the second line of the first verse, you've got B flat minor 7. Now B minor 7 is barring the 2nd fret. So B flat minor 7 would just be barring the 1st fret. And once again, I like to stack all my fingers to push down. But let's say even with that, you've got a tension on that 1st fret that's just not happening for you. There's no reason that you can't do the first 3 strings on the 1st fret. That's a pretty sound. There's no reason you can't do the first 2 strings on the 1st fret. There's no reason you can't play that as a C7. So let's try that out because I don't believe what I just said. So trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, that's your bard, first fret. Think to myself. Okay, let's go back. For me and you. First 3 strings on the first fret. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, let's go back, A7. For me and you. First 2 strings. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Okay, let's go back. For me and you. C7. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Most songs that I've seen have you barring that first fret. They just love that transition into that beautiful kind of jazz chord. But if you can't play it, don't play it. Do the first 3 strings, do the first 2 strings, do the first string. Heck, do them open. I don't care. But I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Okay, that's my whole thing on whatever it was I was saying about B flat major 7. We're back on the OUJ Skycam and second verse, guess what? Exact same as the first. Then you got the interlude with C7, colors of the rainbow, F, pretty in the sky, C7, also on the faces of people going by, D minor, C, D minor, C, D minor, C, and then just a nice closeout there with a single G minor 7, I, F, love you. The instrumental looks a lot like the rest of the song. And then the last verse, instrumental is the same chords as the verses. And then the last verse, at least the first 2 lines are the same as the other verses. And then all of a sudden, there's a subtle change. What a wonderful world. I'm on the second to the last line. And the second last chord is F, world. D7. And I'm gonna, when we do the picking pattern, I'm gonna show you how to stop there. Yes, I, last line, think to myself, what a wonderful world. And then F on the 5th is you bar the 5th, which you could just do, that's a D minor 7, which you could just do. But if you want to play an F, then you put your pinky down on that first string, 8th fret. And so those last 3 chords would be F, G minor 7, F on the 5th, like that, or just barred 5th. Very nice, very jazzy.
I don't like that one. I like it since the last note is in F. Play that F for sure.
Very good. There's a vote for playing that F and using your pinky. Let's try to do it 3 down strums. First in the intro, 1, 2, 3. And I was going to tell you, no matter what way you play this, if you ever play this for anybody, you're going to make them cry. So it doesn't matter which version you use. So let's do, what was I going to do? Oh, single strum. Yeah. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, one of the hardest things of this song and the way this is laid out is not jumping in with What a Wonderful World too soon, is letting that G minor 7 play by itself and don't jump in until you hit C7. What a wonderful world. So, if somebody knows you play the ukulele and you are ever forced to play this, like shamed by family or friends to play this, just single strum it. It sounds great. You will bring them, grown men will weep, babies will cry. I mean, it'll be unbelievable. Now let's do, second verse, let's do down, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, here we go. Skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Let's keep that going for the colors of the rainbow. Down, down, up, up. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. For the instrumental, let's do thumb, down, up, down, thumb, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, here we go. What else have we done? What did we do the other day? We did pick, pluck, pluck. We picked with our index on the third string, pick. And we took our other thumb and middle and ring, and we plucked the first, second, and third. Ah! Help, rewind. Fourth, second, and first strings. So it's pick on the third, pick, pluck, pluck, pick, pluck, pluck, pick, pluck, pluck, pick, pluck, pluck. Let's see if we can do that. That should be crazy. 1, 2, 3, super slow. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. D7, kind you like. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Fifth fret. Okay, so that's kind of choosing your own adventure on this whole spectrum of 3/4 strums and picking patterns. But what, Bob? But what? But we have something else to take a look at. So let's take a look here. Going into the fret cam. Boom. Are we there? Hopefully we're there. If we're not there, those are the breaks. So there we were with Lenny, and Lenny said, you know, one thing you could do is you could just go 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. And so you're doing thumb on the top string, index on the third string, middle finger on the second string, and ring finger on the first string. So you're going 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. So for most of us, that is 1 and 2 and 3. And that's 3/4 time. But in actuality, you're playing 6 notes and you're giving them equal status. And so it turns into 6/8 time. If you can do the picking pattern, I don't care what time you call it. It's 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. Nice and slow, Bob. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. So what would that sound like if you did an F? If you did an A minor C, if you did a G minor 7, and a C. And an F, G minor 7, A minor C, C strum. That would sound like a beautiful intro is what that would sound like. I'm just here to tell you. Who's got questions about the picking pattern?
One more time.
Thumb on the top string, index on the third string, middle finger on the second string, ring finger on the first string. So just rest them there. Make them feel comfy and homey and like they love you for the great owner that you are. And then 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. So go down, thumb, index, middle, ring, middle, index, thumb, index, middle, ring, index, ring, middle, index. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now, if you're fast enough with your thumb or you want to do it with just your thumb and your index, do whatever you want, but you do want to get 6 beats or 6 notes. And that's how you want to keep time. 4, 3, 2, 1. If, at whatever speed you're going at. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Just so they each get an equivalent amount of time. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then that would sound like if you did the first verse, I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. Now, okay, that might not be your jam, or you might have to do it much slower than that and not try to sing it, but just do the chords for a while. You may want to do your own adventure Create your own adventure, just do single strum. Trees of green, red roses too. You may want to strum it out. Trees of green, red roses too. But we'll take it nice and slow, and we'll just start it from the top. Any other questions before I do that?
Bob?
Yep.
Sorry.
No worries.
I'm noticing in going from the F to the A minor, if I anchor that middle finger, lift up the index, and just put the pinky down to play the A minor C, it's so much easier. I can go right very quickly between the F and the A minor C.
So you're just using your middle finger as a teeter-totter lever thing. Yeah, very good. Yeah, very nice. Anybody else? That's all about ukastenics. Finding a way to make a transition and then doing it 10 times real fast and developing that muscle memory. When I play this song and these two chords, here's what I'm going to do. And my mind and my body are all going to be aligned and it's all going to happen. Okay, one, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. G minor 7 and to C, F, G minor 7. When you do the picking pattern, you don't have to worry about hitting that C on that A minor C so quickly because you've got 3 notes before you actually get down to the bottom string. So hit your A minor and then get your C in there just before your fingers get there, and then a C. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, also on the faces, people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. 2, 3. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And here I just do the first 4 notes. And then a little rest. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yay! Hey, we made it to 2 o'clock. What about that? What a great way to mess around for an hour. How'd y'all do? Everybody do okay? Look at that. And most of you are still here and still seated. That's incredible. That is incredible. Everybody good? Any questions? This came out in 68. I thought it was like a 1930s song. Came out in 68, was written for Louis Armstrong. Went to #1 in the UK, but a producer for RCA Records or whoever the record company was in the States didn't like the song. So they didn't promote it. So it didn't become like a billion seller in the States until the 90s, I think, after it was featured in movies and TV shows and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, great song. Hope you play it often with friends and family and to yourself in the mirror and all that kind of stuff. So,
Hey, Bob.
yes, Annie.
So on that dark section on the bottom, you have the F in highlighted. Is that for some reason?
I was practicing, if you've ever sat in with ukulele, he's always writing stuff and circling stuff and doing stuff. So I was practicing with the highlighter
Ah,
to see if I could write anything or do anything without paying the extra $347 to Adobe to get the rights to actually do all that stuff. So the one thing they let you do is they let you highlight stuff.
oh.
And so I was just messing around with it. So that's just a blah, 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 is what that is.
Thank you.
Never try
Sure.
that on your computer, by the way.
Sorry again?
Never try that on your computer with a highlighter.
Right
Doesn't
on.
work.
Right on. Very good.
Doesn't
Excellent.
work.
Excellent. Excellent. Sounds like an old blonde joke to me. Everybody good?
Yeah, thanks, Bob.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Bob.
everybody. All right. Ciao, Bella. Buongiorno.
Bob.
Thanks,
And
Bob.
Thank
Go
you,
out.
Bob.
Great.
Yeah, it was a great lesson.
Go out and play your
very much.
ukulele. Thanks, Jane.
Practice that picking.
Good to see you. Exactly.
Hi, Philip and Tiffany.
Thanks, Bob.
You're welcome. We are only a conduit for Yael and her friends. That is our true reason for being here. Great to see you all.
Bob.
Okay, bye-bye.
Have a
Thanks
great weekend.
again.
Bye.